So today I wanted to talk about confidence. I know this is a pretty broad subject that's been talked about all over books, articles, podcasts, and everything else you can imagine. But today I wanted to give you practical tips that are of my own, of course. Everything I share with you, as usual, is things I've tested, I went through, and I want to share them with you. I normally do not like to complicate things, and I don't like to talk about things that are too deep and too psychological. I usually tend to resort to simple solutions. Today, I'm going to provide you with 5 simple solutions and tips on how to strive for developing a better, confident you. So let's get started. So the first tip I wanted to share with you in terms of developing confidence is be willing to learn. Knowledge is always the secret to staying more confident. If you ever watch people that go on a stage, people that speak publicly or conduct interviews, or anybody that conducts themselves with a lot of confidence, and when they're talking about a subject, most likely that person knows a lot about the subject. It's kind of hard to go out there and be confident and talk about things that you absolutely have no idea about. Like, for example, I cannot go out there and start talking about farming. I don't know anything about farming. So obviously, I'm not going to be confident if I start talking about a subject I really don't know anything about. So the key here to gain more confidence in your life is to learn on the subject that interests you, the subjects that you want to talk about, and overall digging into research and finding out for yourself about certain things that you have questions about. If you hear something on the news, doesn't mean necessarily it's the truth. Go out for yourself and find out. Check it out for yourself. Do your own research. Find out if that is the truth. If you are planning to be a better speaker, find out books and read things about how to be a better speaker. If you want to be a better communicator, research books and podcasts on how to be a better communicator. Knowledge is really a great way to stay confident and keep developing confidence. And really, you can never stop learning in life. We are always learning new things in life. And I think that's what makes life so interesting. The second way to stay confident is to not to compare yourself with others. There's a tendency out there for people to compare themselves with others, especially on social media. And this is really a big trap because we are never going to be like the others. We're never going to be like that person from the social media account that you follow, or your neighbor, or somebody, one of your friends. We're never going to be like them because we are unique. You are unique. You are one of a kind. No one is going to be like you. No one is going to talk like you, sound like you, look like you, have a sense of humor like you, have special, unique traits that have been given to you. Nobody has them. So you are unique. So if you're comparing yourself to other people, you are not celebrating your own uniqueness. You're not delving into your own unique character, and you are looking for something that's missing in you, when in reality, there's nothing missing in you. You have everything that you need, and you are your own unique person, and it's time for you to go out there and embrace it. And if you embrace yourself and your own uniqueness and however you look and however you think and whoever you are, that is a path to developing confidence. Because if you believe that you are enough and you are worthy of who you are and you embrace yourself, you're gaining more confidence. You can go out there and be confident in exactly who you are without comparing yourself to other people. The third path to gaining lots of confidence is embracing mistakes. Mistakes are wonderful. A lot of people out there think that when they make a mistake, it's the end of the world. And they dwell on them and they feel regrets and they feel like they messed up and they are hard on themselves. This is actually not a good way to stay in the, in our mishaps, because mistakes are there for us to learn. When you make a mistake, sit down and think about all the positives that can be drawn out of that mistake, all the things you've learned, all the things that you could now go ahead and improve. Mistakes are part of life. I have made thousands of mistakes. I keep making them. I know I'm going to keep making them going forward, because that's what life is about. It's about making mistakes. Sometimes we don't make the right decisions. That's also life. That's also a way to gain that wisdom. Confidence comes with wisdom. And I'm giving you today opportunities to find simple ways to gain that wisdom. If you're new and just starting out in business, use the wisdom that you have from whatever you have learned in life and keep learning the wisdom. Because that wisdom will guide you into being the confident person that you are. So embrace your mistakes, learn from them, and don't be afraid to make them. So also, not living in fear of making mistakes is really important, because if you become a little bit more vulnerable to life and you allow for yourself to rather take action than think that you're not going to take action until everything is perfect, most likely you will not take that action, because nothing ever will be perfect. Like, for example, me making these videos. When I started, they weren't really polished and I was not really good at them, but I kept taking action and doing them, and probably I could improve some things still, but who cares? I'm putting out my content, and it's not perfect, but it's out there. And throughout the journey of taking the action, you're learning new things about yourself, about what you can do, about how you can deal with frustrations and challenges. And living in fear is limiting yourself from taking action, from landing on your butt and finding out how you can, embrace mistakes, and picking yourself up and saying to yourself, hey, I fell, but I learned something, and I'm going to get back on the horse and keep riding, proverbially speaking. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, and don't be afraid to take action. That's where you also gain a lot of confidence, but it takes time. So be patient. The fourth very simple tip that probably a lot of people overlook when they're thinking about confidence. They think you have to be like a celebrity and, I don't know, have like $1 million and then you're going to be confident. No, that is not the way to go. There's nothing wrong with being a celebrity and have $1 million, but let's get back to basics and simplicity. Most of us will probably not be celebrities and make billions of dollars. I'm not going to say millions, because that you never know, but that's fantasy life. It's okay for you to want to get there. That's fine. But for now, when you're trying to develop your confidence, think about the simple things. And the simple things I'm going to give you is that dress well when you go out. Dress well wherever you go. Be put together, and of course retain your individuality and wear the things that you like, and have your own sense of fashion and your own sense of style. But keep in mind that when you leave the house, that is what's going to make you feel more confident talking to other people, because you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to be dressed better. People are going to look at you differently because you dress better. And that is going to instill more confidence in you. So always pay attention to what you're wearing, because this is also part of your image. And they always say, if you feel bad, put on something nice, you feel better. That is such a old saying, but it really does work. So also, if you're trying to get maybe into business, or you're a new entrepreneur, or you a new real estate agent, you are your own image. You are your own second walking business card. It's not enough to just go and get a photo shoot and get some headshots, and they only exist on your business card and on your website. You have to follow that image. I'm not talking about walking around wearing a full suit or high heels and full suit for women. I'm talking about just being put together, and you know exactly what I mean. It's like when you go for a nice lunch date, or when you go to church, or when you have some kind of a meeting. Just be put together. Always look sharp. Always look nice when you go out, because you are your walking billboard, your walking advertisement. You are extending the image from your business card to the rest of the society. And at the same time, you feel so good. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're going to say. I will not accept you saying that if you look slouchy and sloppy, you feel confident. I will never believe that. That is not true at all. You always feel better when you put yourself together, even in the simplest way. It doesn't have to be expensive clothing. You can get them at Goodwill even, as long as they are just put together and you are clean and your hair looks good and you have a little bit of makeup if you're a woman, and you are just feeling good about yourself in front of the mirror, and then you walk outside. That's what I'm talking about. And if you're looking to instill more confidence, don't keep the nice clothing just for the occasions. Wear the nice clothing every single day. And before you know it, it becomes your routine. You start feeling better about yourself. And you notice that when you go to a gas station or some kind of a store, more people talk to you. You go to Target, you're waiting online, somebody's talking to you. If you're a real estate agent, that's a great way to develop a relationship and get a lead. Wink, wink. So always create the opportunity to meet other people and talk to other people, because you're feeling confident, because you are well dressed. And the last fifth tip to hone your skills on confidence and shape your confidence going forward is be truthful. Speak the truth. Don't lie. If you always speak the truth, just think about it. You never have to remember what you said. And this is a big, huge plus going towards your confidence. People that are confident, they speak the truth. Most of them. If they don't, that's on them. But you have to speak the truth. I'm not talking about divulging your life secrets to strangers, but speaking genuinely the truth, seeking the truth, seeking out people that are truthful, and defending the truth. If you start practicing speaking the truth and being a truthful, real person, you'll be surprised how many people will start clinging to you, because naturally humans cling to the truth. More people want to hang out around truthful people than the other way around. And it's very difficult to be really confident person without being fake, because you can also be fake confident, and that's not what I'm teaching here. I'm talking about being genuinely confident, being a genuine person. If you speak the truth, you will be confident naturally and truthfully. You'll never have to think about what did you say last week and what did you say last month, and how am I going to make up another story to fill some kind of a gap. Just be truthful, and truth is always complementing being confident. It's also being real. Being truthful is being real. And confident people are real people. If you don't know something about a certain subject, admit it. Take action to find out about it. Take action to learn about it. But be truthful and say you don't know. It's okay not to know something. We are not walking computers. We don't have to know everything. But be mindful of the fact that truth nowadays is hard to find. And if you start speaking the truth, you will be unique, you will be special, and you will start attracting the right people towards you. So don't forget, speak the truth. So this concludes my 5 tips on how to stay more confident, how to develop your confidence skills. I hope they were useful to you and helpful to you. I would love to see some comments from you in the comment section, and hit the like button if you can. And I'll see you on my next episode. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening.